Hello guys, Sue Jerry speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories, episode number 195, and today I read you the Berenstain Bears Honesty Counts. So let's read it now, shall we? See what we got for us. The Berenstain Bears Honesty Counts. It's written by okay, I don't know who's. It's copyright 2020 by Berenstain Publishing Incorporated, all reserved. Anyway, it's by Mike Berenstain, based on the characters created by Sarah Jane Berenstain. There you go with that. So there you go. Anyway, Mama, Papa, brother, and sister, and Honey were all looking forward to the campo in the woods, okay? Yearly Club campo, okay? Mama, check off, the list of items. Sleeping bags, lanterns, picnic basket, excuse me, anyway. Tent, matches, cooking pots, and fishing poles, okay? While Papa packed up the car. Okay? I can't wait to sleep under the stars, brother said. And we're going to win the Edo canoe race down the rapid river this year. I just knew it, sister added. I have to agree with these two 100%. You have to do something about this. Next page. Anyway, after the Cubs get sold, they join preacher Mrs. Brown, who are busy sorting up life vests and paddles near the river. The Yale canoe race were set for later to that day. Okay, makes sense anyway. There were just two canoes in the race. One was paddled by sister, brother, and cousin Fred and Lizzie Brown, okay? The other was to by two-tailed grizzly and his gang, okay? Soon, everyone just grab her around, okay? The race will go down the rapids and around the bend in the river to finish line on the oak tree, okay? Announced Preacher Brown, okay? We'll meet up there. Makes sense, but that's just me, of course. For these pages, but okay. Good enough. For the Berenstain Bears immediately, so there you go. Next page. Anyway. Okay, where are we? We're at 3 minutes with this. Anyway. Finally, the time came. The two teams pushed their canoes into the water. Ready, get set, pow. Called Preacher Brown. Excuse me, anyway. The teams paddled as fast as they could. At first, the two canoes were neck and neck. Then brother and sister's canoe pulled away ahead. Excuse me, anyway. There were better powers in the two-towel game. Look out, called Lizzie. Coming the rapids. Okay, makes more sense anyway. While water bubbled up ahead of them. Okay? Good enough, I guess, in these Berenstain Bears books anyway. Yeah, it was published by Scholastic, so there you go. I'm not sure what it was, so anyway. Next page. Anyway. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Cold blubber as they shot in the rapids. Wow, okay. They swept past Big Bear Rock. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Collision is a curve around the strolling whirlpool. Wow. Wow, how are they gonna do that? Are they gonna win this thing or not? Jesus. It's like a tornado or something. Jesus. I thought it was Scholastic, but it's not. Oh well, makes sense anyway. Next page. Anyway. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Call Fred as they bump down 20 steps fall. Okay. When they reached the bottom, they looked back at the too tall gang. Was nowhere to be seen. I guess they decided not to risk the falls, but Blubber said, "Blubber, excuse me, okay, hooray!" cried Sister. "We're going to win! Hooray!" They cried. "Wow. Are you sure about this?" "Yeah, fingers crossed if we won, if we can win this. If not, then oh well. Had to do something." Jesus. But as the Cubs drove around the bend in the river, they saw an amazing sight. Jesus. There they led the old oak tree that marked the finish line with a canoe, and the there that leaned against the tree was a two-tailed game. The Cubs' mouth hung open. "How?" they gasped. You get ahead of us." I felt worried for them, these brother and sister Berenstain, and their family. They need to do something about this. But the guys on the left, on the other hand, just stop it, please. Next page. Anyway, nothing to it. Said the two-tall with a grin. "We just power on one side of Big Bear Rock, while you power on the other side." Oh, Jesus. "Yeah, smart game member Scott, excuse me. You were too busy where your stroke, but you never noticed." Screw the Cubs. Anyway, the game began to dance around the pretend to pal. Stroke, they chanted. "No, first of all, you guys were just losers. Secondly, why bother? Why bother becoming losers?" Anyway, can't stand these two-tall game, unfortunately. Next page. Anyway, just then Preacher Brown and the other campers came up to see the end of the race. "So that's all there is, eh, Two-Tail?" said Preacher Brown, folding his arms. "Are you sure that you're being completely honest?" "What do you mean?" asked Two-Tail nervously. I have to agree with that. "It seems to me I remember a shortcut around here," said Preacher Brown. He pushed aside a clump of cowtails to water edge. "Yeah, I have to agree with that 100%, yeah. Makes sense to me, so there you go with that." "Good up, Two-Tails. It just never makes sense to me, Preacher. It makes sense to me, Preacher Brown. Way to go, Two-Tails." Next page. Anyway. "Look," said Lizzie. Cried Lizzie, excuse me, look. Anyway. "It's a hidden creek." "Okay." "A shortcut," said Brother. Two-Tail never went down the rapids. He just paddled down to his hidden creek to win the race. This guy cheated, I felt worried for this guy, I just don't know what to do next, It is stupid. I don't know what to do next, but, that's just me, of course. Next page. Anyway, "You cheated. Yeah, thank you," they yelled at the two-tailed gate. You were dishonest. Thank you." "Well, I guess we are a little," admitted Two-Tail. "Two-Tail," said Preacher Bob, shaking his head. "An honest witness will tell us the truth. Thank you. But a false witness tells lies. Thank you. You're a liar. You're just pushing up boundaries. Stop being such a loser, you idiot." Next page. Anyway. That Proverbs chapter 12. said Fred, who likes to memorize things. And it says the world of miraculous prayers like swords, exactly. But the tongue of the wise brings healing, yes. Well, said Two-Tail, imagine the bubble, Bible verses of coming alive with swords and tongues. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. You have to imagine you have to like the tongue with the dog, you know? Yeah, hug him and make sense in any way. Do not say dishonest, please, and don't make him a liar. Jeez. Try to be honest with you in any way. And here comes the last page of the book, stating that, yes, agreed, Preacher Brown, blessed honesty are awesome indeed. And with that, Preacher Brown awards sister, brother, cousin Fred, and Lizzie blue ribbons for winning the race fair and square. So there you go. That makes sense to anybody. And, yeah. And then there you go with that. So that was the Robert Berenstain Bears Honesty Count. What I think about this book? I think it was amazing. So far, this book was a successful book to read. And that was the Bedtime Stories, episode number 195. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned. The next one's going to be a book based on Barney's Great Adventures, the movie from 1998. Now, excuse me, I gotta get some sleep and go to work because Mom has to get ready for me to get prepared for her to go to work first thing in the morning because at 7:45 we get ready for work, so there you go on that. Till next time, salute Joseph, bye, peace out, baby. We get more Bedtime Stories episodes, guys, we soon. Till then, just say out. See ya.